Click, click, clap. What's going on, guys? I am SimpleSimon, and today I'm going on a toy hunt, but I'm going on a toy hunt with a mate. So for those who watch the channel regularly, you guys might remember a little while back I had someone who sent me an amazing gift. That's all. Holy shit! That's so awesome. They sent me an alien figure signed by Michael Bean, who played Hicks in the movie. So since then, I've become pretty good friends with Michael. He's a channel member as well. I've run into him a couple of times at some of the toy fairs down here, and we usually have a bit of a chat. But he lives pretty far away, and you know, once in a while he'll make a trek down into Melbourne to go for a toy hunt. So I said to him, hey man, next time you come down, let's go on a man date and toy hunt together. So that's what we're doing today. This is Mick.
Hey.
Say hi, Mick.
Hi, Mick.
All right, so we're gonna go to Aron's first. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Just some Black Series.
Black Series?
Yeah, getting back into the Black Series again, unfortunately.
And you're down with buying loose figures, right?
Yeah.
Because this is the place to go for loose figures.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a quick shout out to my Minions. Your support is greatly appreciated. Channel membership is now available. To find out more, hit the join button to find out about perks and exclusive videos and content. But always remember, your membership is not required. The best way to support the channel is by liking and commenting on all the videos. The nomination round has begun for this year's Comic Book Community Awards. Vote for your favorite comic book YouTube channels across a number of different categories and show your love and support for the comic book YouTube community. Visit cbcawards.org.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, so I know I go to Aron's a lot in my videos, and that's why in more recent videos I haven't been showing a lot of the shop, because you can go back to older videos and get a really good look at the shop. But today was a special day. It was a special hunt. So I'm going to give Aron's Collectables a real good look. Just for you all. As I always say, there's something for everyone at Aron's Collectible. Any cool pop culture thing that's ever happened, they've got something there that represents it, including this Pokemon shelf. I think this Pokemon shelf is new. I don't remember ever seeing it there, but even though I'm not much of a Pokemon guy, how good does this Pokemon shelf look? It's pretty cool. Now, when I go to these places, the main thing I'm looking for is Marvel Legends stuff, DC Multiverse, some Star Wars Black Series, and of course my new love, Alien stuff. Mick collects a bit of everything, some Marvel Legends, some Star Wars Black Series, as well as a lot of vintage goodness. Now, a little while back I did a video where Aron's had a sale, I think it was for Labor Day, and they had a lot of empty shelves. They've since recovered, but this DC shelf hasn't really looked the same since, but all their other stuff, Marvel Legends and Star Wars, have all been restocked really well. Now this figure set here, Dawn, I know the comic book with the famous Joseph Michael Linsner cover, but I just didn't know it was so big that, you know, it would have an action figure. I always like to flick through the comics. I've actually got some really good hidden gems within these comic boxes if you have a really good look. I normally don't dig too far, but I have picked up some great books at great prices at Aron's. And obviously, if you're a Star Wars collector, well, get ready to, you know, in your pants. Is that meant to be Luke in that Stormtrooper's outfit? Because he is looking jacked in that Stormtrooper outfit there. I always like to look at these Motu shelves now, just because I've mentioned in a lot of my videos, I do want to pick up a vintage He-Man and Skeletor one day, but I'm waiting for the right price. So hopefully one day when Aron's have a sale, I'll drop in and pick up a pair of those. This is my favorite shelf here. It's pretty much all your 80s nostalgia stuff, Terminator, RoboCop, and of course my Kenner Alien stuff. Yes, this is my favorite shelf in the whole store here. This I thought was from that cartoon series Cops, but I think it's actually from the Terminator range. I think that's meant to be T-1000. I could be wrong, but yeah, at first I thought it was. Remember that cartoon Cops? I had that Duke Nukem statue up until yesterday when I sold it at the Yarraville Comic. Hey, Simon, that's me, the game. I sold that Duke Nukem statue at the Yarraville Comic and Toy Fair just yesterday, which will be next week's video. There's a little spoiler alert for next week. Got some biker mice from Mars there and some Ghostbusters in the background. And we'll have one last good look at Star Wars before we head out of the shop. The back wall is all Star Wars. Yeah, that's right, Mick. Have one last good look.
That was worth it, right? We picked up some stuff.
Yep.
But we'll show you at the end. But what I do have planned is, oh, actually Mick gave me something. So Mick was kind enough to hook me up with a vintage Luke, which is sweet because, again, I'm not going to get into this whole of vintage Star Wars figures, but I do want a Luke because Luke was like a childhood hero. But you're saying to me that the weapons were replicas, right? So this original figure, though, was that the first ones where they had the holding lightsabers rather than them coming?
Yeah,
cool.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, so there you go. This is my first Star Wars vintage figure in my collection. Hopefully it doesn't open up a rabbit hole. So thanks, man. Appreciate that. I've got something for you too.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't see that coming up?
Yeah.
All right. Now, you better not have these because I'll be very upset if you do. So, first thing is...
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you were just saying in the shop, you're like, yum.
Yeah.
Don't want to fall into that rabbit hole, but there you go,
no.
mate.
Oh,
They're on clearance, man, so I picked up 2 of them.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
There's some motif for you.
Yeah, I got that one.
I got something else for you, mate. Hopefully you don't have this, because you got some comic books, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully you don't have this, but
Oh my god.
it's the 4th print. So I picked it up from Aron's when they had their sale recently.
Yeah.
So I was super cheap. I couldn't believe how cheap it was. And I was like, I don't know what to do with it. I guess I'll have a second copy, but you're a big Aliens guy, so thought it should go to a good home.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. It'll go on the shelf.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It'll go next to the Hot Toys.
You can keep this bag too, which is also from Aron's. Awesome. Well, we're going to go to Lobos next. I haven't been to Lobos for a long time, so I'm actually pretty excited about this. And I've still got a little bit of money because, you know, they do deals over here at Aron's.
Yes.
They're really good.
Yeah, no, they are good.
All right, let's go to Lobos.
All right, so slight detour. Just up the road from Aron's Collectables is the Toymate in Nunawading, and Mick had never been to a Toymate, I think he said, because I don't think there is one in his sort of area. So I thought I'd get him to check it out because he'd never been to one, and we'd have a look to see what Toymate had to offer. Now, they do sell stuff that I guess is within our realm of what we collect. You don't often find the stuff you're looking for though. Like, they got DC Multiverse figures here, but normally the good ones go straight away. But the good thing about them is they do have great clearance sales on stuff. Look at him, Mick there, like $10. I need one of these to go with my He-Man I just got from Simon. That's right. Transformers, Beast Wars, lots of good stuff there. And of course, Sonic the Hedgehog, that's my guy right there. I've actually got one of those. I might have bought it from... No, I didn't buy it from Toymate. I think I bought it from Kmart.
Alright, so pit stop at Toymate. Mick was very tempted. He almost walked out with 7 Marvel Legends figures, but he held back. But now we're going to go to Lobos.
Alright, so we arrived at Lobos, and I love how Lobos is like a random shop in the middle of the main road and stands out like dog's balls. It's pretty funny. And look at this, we got straight to business and went straight to the Predator section, which is right on the left hand side as you walk in, and just underneath or above one or the other, you got all their alien stuff as well, all in the same cabinet. You know that's going to be my favorite cabinet. Then we got some Robocop, so this is the same cabinet again. It's same themed as Aron's, I guess, have it. You know, Robocop, Terminator, Aliens, all that stuff is usually in the same cabinet because it's from the same time, you know. I was really considering these Street Fighter figures because I saw them last time I was at Aron's, and then I actually really wanted to get them because I always talk about those new Jax Street Fighter figures that everyone loves, but I don't think they look that great. I think these figures look better than those new Jax ones, but they're a little bit out of my price range. check it out. I used to have this mouse. I haven't even seen episode 1, but I had that mouse. I remember winning it in a lucky dip, and look how old it is. It used to plug in via VGA and whatever that circular port is called. Absolutely crazy. So we actually started on the left-hand side. Normally I go down the left-hand side last, which is the Star Wars aisle, but actually we started in the Star Wars aisle because that's what Mick was really looking for, you know? He's a hardcore Star Wars guy. Look at him. He's in heaven.
It doesn't say Star Wars anywhere.
Yeah, no, it might be actually.
I don't think if it was licensed, it would be just a blank back.
Yeah. You get the Chewie on there too. Oh no, Darth Vader. It is brown. Chocolate.
Back in the day, shit right here.
Yeah.
Now, knockoffs don't get any better than Star World. How good is that? Especially that it's amongst the Star Wars section. Absolutely love that. Knockoffs are sometimes some of the funniest things to look at. Anyway, the displays at Lobos are absolutely phenomenal. Now, when you see a sign like this, a sign like that has to be put there because people have done something stupid before and tried to use the Force. Now, this Black Series section here used to be the biggest collection of Black Series I'd ever seen. It's actually gotten quite small, so there's definitely been people who have come through and just cleaned up. I missed out on my photo op with Boba Fett at Supernova, so here I am getting it at Lobos. Now, if you've never been to Lobos, or maybe you're not from Melbourne, it really is a must go-to place, just like Pop Culture in Geelong, which I've only ever been to once. Anyway, this is the front of the store. This is what you get as soon as you walk in the doors. It's an amazing place to be and go. I had to stop and get a shot of this from my mate Bubs, who's a huge Tron guy. I'd get it for you, Bub, but did you see that price tag? It actually said signed, which is really weird. I don't think I've ever seen a signed statue. Now, I'm not a huge Watchmen guy, but I've always got time for some Silk Spectre. Whoa, there we go, just breaking the store, no worries. And look at this, picking it up and refilming like I think future me is going to edit it out. But no, I'm not, mate. We're just going to have another close look at Silk Spectre. That's not the best looking figure. Did you guys know that my childhood hero was Rocky Balboa and John Rambo right there? They've had this Wonder Woman Kotobukiya statue there for so long. I would love to get it, but I think I do collect these things, but I think I'm done collecting them. Amikomi, I've got quite a few Amikomi statues. I'm actually selling them at the moment. Again, you'll see them in next week's video. This Dark Phoenix Kotobukiya is quite nice too. And look at this magic right here. You got Zatanna there. You got some, what are they called? Bombshell Harley Quinn. Then you got some more Zatanna. And then even more Zatanna. Hey, what do you guys call in America? Is it Zatanna? Zatanna? Anyway, here's the Marvel action figure shelf. They've actually got double-sided. You got this one here, which is mostly Spider-Man characters. That Null figure's pretty sick. And then on the other side, you got a mixture of all Marvel characters. Now this Azrael figure is pretty sick, but I didn't notice until now that there was a Savage Dragon figure right behind it. That's pretty cool too. Not that I know anything about Savage Dragon. And then you got this Spider-Man gun here because, you know, Spider-Man totally used guns. What's that for? Shooting at webs? Now another question for my American friends, how famous was Steve Irwin in America? Because Yeah, I was surprised to see a Steve Irwin section here. Anyway, Sylvester Stallone, as I mentioned, was a childhood hero of mine. Rocky, Rambo, and Over the Top was an absolute favourite of mine. Now, I'd actually really love to start collecting Rambo stuff. I do have a Rambo vintage figure, but I would like one of those NECA figures one day. It's funny, when I first started coming to Lobos, I didn't touch the toys. I was all about going through their comics and finding deals in there. Dino Rider, that's something I had a lot of back when I was a kid. I had that pterodactyl there. I had the thing behind it there with the weird head, but the T-Rex was something I always wanted as a child, but never got to have. But I definitely had some of these back when I was a kid. Batman 89 was a huge deal for me when I was growing up. I started watching the Batman 66 show when I was a kid, and then when Batman 89 came out, it just blew my mind how much darker and cooler he was. And I totally remember Battletoads. You try replaying that game today. It's actually very hard. I don't know how I got through any of it when I was a kid. I definitely had a lot of those Ninja Turtles figures when I was a kid. And before we left Lobos, I'd have to give one more visit to the Predator and Alien shelf and have a good look. All this awesomeness. Oh, they're so good. Look at that one with the alien head. So good. So after Lobos, before we went anywhere else, we were both pretty hungry. We hadn't eaten all day, and Mick insisted that I do some food porn for this video. Nothing exciting, just a little bit of sushi. So we got fed, and before we left, we thought we may as well stop by EB Games and see if they had anything to offer. EB Games can be a little bit overpriced with their stuff. They're a little bit more expensive than other stores, but when they do have clearance sales and things, they're actually not too bad. So now there's one of those Jack Street Fighter figures I was talking about earlier. Everyone loves these things, but look at the face. I just don't think they look that good. Anyway, after Northland, we headed out to Comics R Us out in Chapel Street to see what they had. They don't just have comics, they also have toys. Now, I had never seen this at Comics R Us, this amazing crow statue, and that's a killer price for that. I guarantee you that's gone by now, or someone's going to see this video and they're going to go buy it, even though I want it. You should go buy it for me. Do it. Anyway, here's Mick. Skipped past all the comic books and went straight to the toys at the back. But I am a comic book guy, so I'm always going to give the comic book some love. Now, I actually really want one of these Lino figures. I had one back in the day when I was a kid. I remember it came with a ring where you put it in his back and his eyes would light up, but I might go back for that if it's still there next time. It probably won't be, because someone again is going to see this video and then go buy all the crap that I want. I share all these places and cool toys with you guys, and what do you guys do to repay me? Buy the stuff that I want. Oh, something else I want. I actually want a Transformer. I would love to get a blaster, vintage or modern. I actually don't care. I just want to have a blaster sitting on my shelf in, you know, his stereo form. You got these cool Ninja Turtles boots. Never seen them before in my life. And this Thanos figure is badass. Hashtag Planet of the Apes guy. Turns out Mick was actually a Planet of the Apes guy. Anyway, I always love looking at the great wall of comics at Comics R Us. If you guys haven't been to Comics R Us, they're definitely a store worth checking out. And we're going to finish off with some Harley Quinn love before we go to the next place, which is Chapel Street Bazaar. This place has been around since I was in high school. I've done a couple of videos here in the past, but me and Mick thought we'd better check out what toys they had to offer. It's always cool because this back little area with the toys, it always changes up. Every time I come here, there's always different stuff there. I mean, not in these windows. These windows have been the same for a while, actually. But inside, behind the window, it's constantly changing. I've actually been eyeing off this Star Wars blaster for about 2 years, I reckon. So in we went, and the toy section is stored right in the back corner here. Not the back corner, just a corner. And like I said, this cabinet here is always changing up. It's got all kinds of things. You got some Bunny Girl statues there. You got Spawn figures. You got Pokemon cards, basketball cards. Yeah, I really love Chapel Street Bazaar. And every time you go to Comics R Us, it's customary to go to Chapel Street Bazaar. They've even got NBL cards. There's Andrew Gaze, the Michael Jordan of Australian basketball. Now, was this anyone else's first record player as a kid? Because it was definitely mine. It was awesome to see one of those. Hadn't seen one of those for a long time, obviously. Now, I can't remember the name of this Star Wars vehicle. Mick did tell me, but look how small that figure looks on that vehicle. Pretty awesome there. And now it's time for the haul to show you guys what we picked up for this massive day that we had.
What a day.
What a day.
It was a fucking big day, and it was a good day because we fucking both picked up some sick shit.
Yep.
I was pretty happy with today, so do some haul action.
You go first.
From Toymate, this is probably the least exciting, so I'll share that first. Bought something random for Sarah, just so when she asks me how much I spent today, I can say, but I got you this. And it'll be all okay. So I got that from Toymate, and I also picked up this, which they were clearing out for 20 bucks. Nerf guy is back. How good's that? Star Wars blaster, right? So maybe one day I'll get it customized to look like the real thing. But that's cool. So I might actually do another Nerf video because it's been a long time. So I did that. The best part of today was when Michael didn't buy stuff from Toymate because they had the whole set of Guardians of the Galaxy on special for 15 bucks. And yeah, he was tempted, but he didn't get it.
No.
And then when we went to Lobos, they rubbed it in his face by showing him the whole set.
Yeah.
What'd you get? Oh, you did get stuff from Toymate.
I did get stuff from Toymate. I got the minifigures, the Lego.
A whole bunch of minifigures.
The new Lego minifigures space series.
Tell them the trick when you're buying these things.
The trick is the code.
So the QR code, you mean?
QR code,
oh, okay.
right
So not the
there.
barcode, the QR code.
Not the barcode, the QR code. They're all different. So you can actually go online and download an app, and it will tell you which is which, so you don't have to rip the boxes open and all that sort of stuff.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
What bag is this? This is my Aron's bag. So from Aron's, I picked up two things. I got myself a Black Series Scout Trooper, which I've been after. I just got it loose, so it's a little bit cheaper than, I mean, you know what? I probably could have got a brand new one through work for about a similar price, but because I paid cash and I bought two things, you know, they always do deals, so they did discount my sale for me. So I got the Scout Trooper, and then this is probably the favorite thing I picked up today. Well, I got two favorites, but this is probably the favorite. I picked up another one for my Aliens kind of collection. They had the Queen. Oh, good. That's a bit loose. Is that supposed to be that loose? The mouth thing there. But I've been saying how I really want to get some sort of alien queen in my collection, and oh, look at that, it's got tail whip action. Boom. He's the best. So yeah, that's going to be added to my alien shelf, and yeah, that was a sick pickup. Stoked with that. 29 bucks, poof, and then plus a discount. That's winning in my eyes. What'd you get from Aron's?
Aron's, I got the Night Brother Warrior. Do I fill an order?
Do you play the games?
Nope. I just like the figures.
Nice.
The figures are really good. And I got the Stormtrooper Jedi Patrol from Rogue One.
Wait, Rogue One, didn't you? Oh no, you have everything from Andor.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. From Lobos, you didn't get anything from Lobos, did you?
No.
Okay. So from Lobos, I kind of wanted to leave without buying this because I was hoping I could find it again one day, but it was one of those things, these things don't show up all that often. It's stuck in the bag. But I got another Queen from Alien Kenner. It's a flying Queen, this one. So it was $59. They did a little bit off because I paid in cash, but that's a sick alien figure. And the wings flat, baby, yeah. This is in good nick, it feels smooth. So, yeah. I'm pretty stoked because my alien collection is starting to look pretty damn good now. But yeah, I'm picking and choosing. I don't know if I want to complete all of them. Like, I think eventually I'll get to that point.
You will.
Yeah. For the aliens anyway, I don't know if, but you know, then I'll probably start collecting Predator ones because I've got just one of those. I got the one that came in the double pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I bought them loose obviously, but yeah. Oh, okay. Is that it? Is that everything we picked up? Oh no, you just got something from Comics R Us.
Yeah. Taylor. Planet of the Apes.
That's because Michael is a Planet of the Apes guy. Wait, who is Taylor?
That was the astronaut.
I haven't seen the old ones for... I don't even know if I've seen them, to be honest, at all. I remember Planet of the Apes when I was a kid, but I don't really remember the movies.
Yeah.
I do want to go back and rewatch them, though, so...
Yeah,
It's not Charlton Heston's character, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
There
not,
you go.
it's not a huge, great sculpt. I mean, it is pretty old now. This figure, 2000.
2000.
Yeah, I think somewhere around 2000. Made by Medicom. So to go in my NECA display.
Nice. That's everything we got?
That's it.
That's a good day out there, right?
Yeah.
We were hit up. We actually hit up 5 places. Well, hang on. We did Aron's, then we did Toymate, then we did Lobos, and then we did Comic Service and Chapel Street Bazaar. So that's like 5 places in one day.
Yep.
It's been a long day though.
It has.
And yours isn't ending because you're going to go see a movie tonight and stuff.
Yep.
I would go off and pick up Sarah from work. So we'll probably end this vlog. You guys should follow Michael on Instagram, Annoying Customer 77.
Yep.
Correct. And check out, he shares some of his collection now. I think you should do more. I think you should share more, you know, piece by piece.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, well.
Man, well, thanks for today, man, because like I was looking forward to this because he tells me how he comes down just every now and then to do a toy hunt. I was like, let's do one together. Let's go on a mandate. And we even had gifts for each other. It was so romantic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cheers for a good day, man.
Yeah, you too.
His link will be in the description below. Follow Michael and all the other good stuff. Until next time, I'm Simple Simon. Tell your friends.
Subscribe.
And keep it simple. Channel member.